move on. We're going to do the beer bracket. All right, everybody, March Madness is here. I filled out a bracket. I filled out a bracket, Mike. Did you fill one out? I heard that you
did not.
You were thinking about it, or
they would.
You couldn't get the link to work.
Couldn't get the link. I
think that's a personal excuse.
I don't know. I think it's suspicious.
Well, when I win, I filled out a bracket, and when I win, it'll be my bragnet.
Because you'll have a beer bragnet on that too. Yeah, you'll feel good about it, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you told us about your bragnet the other day, and who you had in your Final Four. This is a beer bracket.
Okay.
The best beer.
What the hell? All right. So when I was hearing about this, Alex, I thought we were actually going to have brands of beer.
No.
All right, but we're not. These are going to be beers.
It's like situational.
Situational beers.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the first bracket is campfire beer or beach/boat beer.
Which, by the way, these are ranked. These got seeds.
Yeah, 1 through 8.
Alex has seeded beach boat beer as the number 1 seed of this tournament here.
Which I don't know if I agree with.
And campfire beer being number 8, the underdog.
All right, so beach boat beer, campfire beer. I think beach boat beer is good for me. That's going to move on to my next round.
All right, go ahead.
Bracket number 2, happy hour beer.
The 4th seed.
And free beer. Free beer and happy hour beer. I get free beer all the time, so that's not a big deal to me. But I'm sure mostly people are going to say free beer. Don't you think?
I'm one of them.
All right, let's go with free beer.
That's an upset.
All right. After a win beer. That's after a victory of any kind. And shower beer.
What about you, creep?
What in the hell?
What the hell are you doing?
Who's drinking beer in the shower?
That's a college thing.
Yeah, you've
never
heard of
had
that?
a shower beer? Oh, yeah.
I've never had a shower beer.
Oh, it's life-changing, honestly.
Okay, well, that ain't winning for me. After a win beer. Let's go win beer. Wins that bracket. All right, the final bracket in the first round. First nice day beer. So like the first day of spring, first day of 80-degree weather, the hangover cure beer. That's the one for me. The hangover cure beer. Hangover beer. Hair of the dog is going to move on. Because that basically means we're just starting over. Today is another party. Right? Because that hangover beer leads to another 12 or so.
So is that's to imply that the actual drinking of a beer fixes the hangover?
You never tried that?
I've tried it. It's just never worked for me.
Well, you got to drink more than one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Just to get drunk again.
Round 2, beach beer and free beer. I'm going with the beach beer. I don't think that I will be.
Yeah, this is the Final Four, by the way.
Yeah.
Beach beer versus free beer. Where are you going?
I'm going beach.
I am too.
Beach boat beer beats the free beer. I mean, I love free beer. Who doesn't? But sometimes, free beer is on the boat.
That's right.
The second bracket of the Final Four, the after a win beer versus the hangover cure beer. I'm going with the after a win beer.
Well, I had First Nice Day beer as making it to the semis, but then we're back to being similar because after a win beer would be better. So,
yeah, as much as I love the hangover beer because for me that signals that we're going to drink all day, the win beer is a good damn beer.
Congratulations on pronouncing signal right. That was impressive.
Did I get that one right?
I would have lost that bet.
Don't be excited the next time I say it.
All right, we have the same championship here.
Championship round. Beach boat beer versus after a win beer. Beach boat beer after a win beer. That's a tough one. Is that your final two?
So I was like Mike. I had the First Nice Day beer moving on.
Yeah, but what's your final two?
My final two is beach beer versus after First Nice Day beer.
First Nice Day.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew, did you?
I'll be honest. I just turned 21, so I haven't been to a beach and drank beer yet. I need to go on a trip.
Turning 21 beer.
It should have, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
After a win beer.
Yeah, that's a win.
Turning 21.
I don't know.
So that's my
Get to use your real ID at the bar. Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I think my turning 21 beer would probably be my least favorite because it was probably my least favorite beer I've ever drank.
Not a chance it was the first one.
Yeah.
The first beer you drink is your least favorite beer ever.
Yeah.
They all get better from that moment on.
I don't know. The Ken Schrader story, the week story with Ken Schrader,
Look,
it sounded like you enjoyed those beers that day.
I did drink a lot of beer, but I forced the first handful of them down.
I got you.
When you're young, beer tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't. There ain't many people that drink their first beer and go, "Hell yeah,
yeah,
this is amazing."
I turned 21, I didn't want
what
to
a
drink
recipe.
I'm just coming around to it. Yeah. So
you don't even drink beer?
No, now I'm starting to get the taste for it.
It takes a while, but dude, once you lock in, it's weird. Once you lock in, you're like, these are good. It's weird, man.
Hooked for life. Yes. Also a problem in some cases.
Yeah. Well, something that tastes so bad out of the gate, you'd think you'd never acquire taste for it.
Yeah. Perseverance.
Yes.
You just got to keep going.
All right, let's get back to it. Beach boat beer versus after a wind beer. Ah, man, this is a tough one.
Well, it's not for me.
It ain't beach boat?
I'm going beach boat.
All right, Mike says beach boat.
You just said the beach is overrated last week, and now you think the beach beer is the best.
Hey, that's the next conversation.
Beer?
It's more like a boat beer.
Okay, it's boat.
And that's the only way Mike can enjoy.
Yeah.
The beach.
Listen, by the way, beach being overrated doesn't mean that I wouldn't enjoy the beer.
I'm going to go after a wind beer. Wind beer for me, buddy. Wind beer, now beach boat beer is a great beer, all right? But you can do that any day, right? You can drive your ass over to the dock and get on that boat and have that beer right now. This wind beer only happens when you win.
That's the problem for me.
That's why that
I
beer
don't get
is
that opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes that beer better.
Special, yeah.
And special. And oftentimes you're celebrating with other people in this moment.
That's true.
And they're all like-minded, happy, thrilled, spilling beer.
Pouring
beer.
On people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's part
And,
of it.
Again, much like the hangover beer, the wind beer means that you're going to drink lots of them.
Yeah. These all do feed into each other some way.
I like the beer that's going to have more beer with it.
Yeah.
You don't know the campfire beer. That might be a brief little sit down.
That might be a lot,
right?
Yeah.
The happy hour beer. There you go. 1 hour of beer.
Mm-hmm.
The shower beer is 15 minutes of beer. So
I don't know. There's more questions. There's more questions than answers on the shower beer.
I guess my point is when I see the hangover beer and the after the wind beer, I'm thinking, man, that's 12 hours of beer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dale, I have a question for you. So the retirement beer you had after your final race.
I was just thinking about that.
Where does that rank?
Those were good beers.
Yeah.
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 Those are kind of very similar to after the wind beer.
Yeah, I thought so.
They're very unique. They're very close.
See, I'm going to just make a point, though, that Dale also, to be able to enjoy those beers to their full capability, he had somebody keeping them on ice and being prepared. And that is important.
The same
because
person,
nobody wants a warm beer.
Yeah, but the same person that was keeping them on ice was also going to take and drink one of those beers.
That's important.
They were motivated.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.